5 Habits of Unlikable People. Too many people succumb to the mistaken belief that being likable comes from natural, unteachable traits that belong only to a lucky few: the good-looking, the fiercely social, and the incredibly talented. It's easy to fall prey to this misconception. In reality, being likable is under your control, and it's a matter of emotional intelligence, or EQ. Likability is so critical to your success at work that it can completely alter your performance. A University of Massachusetts study found that managers were willing to accept an auditor's argument with no supporting evidence if he or she was likable. And Jack Zinger found that just 1 in 2,000 unlikable leaders were considered effective by their colleagues. Being likable is as much about avoiding behaviors that decrease your likability as it is about magnifying those that increase it. To help you with this, I did some digging to uncover the key behaviors that hold people back when it comes to likability. Make certain these behaviors don't catch you by surprise. Number 1, name dropping. It's great to know important and interesting people, but using every conversation as an opportunity to name drop is pretentious and silly. Just like humble bragging, people see right through it. Instead of making you look interesting, it makes people feel as though you're insecure and overly concerned with having them like you. It also cheapens what you have to offer. When you connect everything you know with who you know, instead of what you know or what you think, conversations lose their color. People are averse to those who are desperate for attention. Simply being friendly and considerate is all you need to win people over. When you speak in a friendly, confident, and concise manner, people are much more attentive and persuadable than if you try to show them that you're important. People catch on to your attitude quickly and are more attracted to the right attitude than who you know. Number 2, emotional hijackings. My company provides 360-degree feedback assessments, and we come across far too many instances of people throwing things, screaming, making people cry, and other telltale signs of an emotional hijacking. An emotional hijacking demonstrates low emotional intelligence. As soon as you show that level of instability, people will question whether or not you're trustworthy and capable of keeping it together when it counts. Exploding at anyone, regardless of how much they might deserve it, turns a huge amount of negative attention your way. You'll be labeled as unstable, unapproachable, and intimidating. Controlling your emotions keeps you in the driver's seat. When you're able to control your emotions around someone who wrongs you, they end up looking bad instead of you. Number 3, humble bragging. We all know those people who like to brag about themselves behind the mask of self-deprecation. For example, the gal who makes fun of herself for being a nerd when she really wants to draw attention to the fact that she's smart, or the guy who makes fun of himself for having a strict diet when he really wants you to know how healthy and fit he is. While many people think that self-deprecation masks their bragging, everyone sees right through it. This makes the bragging all the more frustrating because it isn't just bragging, it's also an attempt to deceive. Number 4, whipping out your phone. Nothing turns someone off to you like a mid-conversation text message or even a quick glance at your phone. When you commit to a conversation, focus all of your energy on the conversation. You'll find that conversations are more enjoyable and effective when you immerse yourself in them. Number 5, having a closed mind. If you want to be likable, you must be open-minded, which makes you approachable and interesting to others. No one wants to have a conversation with someone who has already formed an opinion and is unwilling to listen. Having an open mind is crucial in the workplace, where approachability means access to new ideas and help. To eliminate preconceived notions and judgment, you need to see the world through other people's eyes. This doesn't require that you believe what they believe or condone their behavior. It simply means that you quit passing judgment long enough to truly understand what makes them tick.